still up, stressed, and has to go teach 11th and 12th grade social studies on tomorrow. But he's still stressed. He's probably still watching, but it's pretty cool when you're able to play nationally in front of a national audience in Philadelphia. Great job, fans. It was rocking in there. It was rocking from play number one, and that sets the stage. It sets the tone, and so it just carried over all week from game 4. Was it game 4? From game 3, game 4 in the Philadelphia with the Phillies. The Flyers getting 2 big wins this week, and into the game. So appreciative of our fans.
Yeah, you talk about those lulls, those ruts. What's it like for you on the sideline when you feel that coming? Is it something that you know you need to take it over and say?
We know we got to play a complete game. We know we got to play a complete game. And what's exciting about being 6-0 and not have played a complete game yet, in my opinion, and the players will tell you the same, is that there's only room to get better, right? And that's our goal. And so, if I felt it coming. I'd try to do something about it. I'm not sure. I think every time we get ready to go for a drive, I look at the offense, I look at Jalen, and I look at AJ, I look at Devontae, and I look at Dallas, and I look at that offensive line and Miles Sanders, and I'm like, we got a chance to go score right here, right? No matter what the situation. That's a heck of a defense right there. Man, that's a really good defense. Parsons, Lawrence, Diggs. Those are prime time. They're really good players. So they made it hard for us. But every time I have confidence going out there just because of who we got in that huddle.
Nick, you had those option plays where you kind of got Micah Parsons in space. What did you like about that look and kind of like what worked there?
Hey, sometimes it's like you can't block them, read them. I've said that before, and our guys did a good job blocking them in the run game. There's no doubt. And I didn't know how many sacks they have today. Yeah. So they did a good job in the pass pro as well. I felt like now they put some pressure on us at times, which that's what's going to happen with a good rushing team. But we're reading them at times, and we knew he had a groin that he was recovering from as well. But he makes it hard. He makes it really hard. That's a really, really outstanding player. Yeah.
Nick, you had the ball back with 25 seconds left in the first half. Had a couple times, 25 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, Lane came out. I don't regret that decision. Lane came out. We ran at the first down, see what happened, and didn't get anything from that, and decided to go in the locker room from there.
On that last 13-play drive, what did you think of your quarterback's performance in that situation? He made some extra jukes on that run the football. What did you think of his overall leadership and how he drove?
Big time leadership. This guy's not fazed by things, right? He's got a great demeanor that you see in great quarterbacks. That there's big games in the NFL. It's a huge game, right? Sunday Night Football, division rival, both at the top of the division, and he's unfazed by things, right? And so that's what I love about him, is that he just goes and he plays the next play. And he made a big play on 3rd and 4, I think, when we didn't have anybody open, and made a play with his legs. He controlled the offense. He used the clock. Like, he was in complete, I've said this before, he was in complete control, right? And communicating with what our message was to the offensive line or the running backs in that scenario. And it was, it was quarterback one-on-one right there by Jalen.
When Lane left out, did you feel like you guys had to significantly change your protections or to compensate?
Of course, we're gonna. It's our job as coaches to make sure that we're accounted for in there. Again, we're playing one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, if not the best pass rusher in the NFL. Next to our guys, right? I take Sweat, and I'll take Hassan, and I'll take BG over anybody. But of course we're alert for it, but Jack Driscoll gave us some really good minutes, and we were confident in that, and so we talked about it a little bit, but we had a lot of confidence right there that we were going to be able to hold up because Jack has done that in the past.
Last one, guys. Things got pretty heated. Under a minute to go, the NBC zoomed in on you, and it seemed like when they called timeout, you weren't happy with it.
Oh no, not about the timeout. I was just mad about. I'm always going to stick up for our guys. Like I get animated. He should have called timeout right there, right, to keep the game going. I was mad about the extracurricular activity, and And hey, I'm always gonna stick up for our guys. You saw me, right? You may have saw me in the Jets game this preseason, and they hit Jalen late out of bounds, and I reacted very similar. And so I'm sure we weren't angels in that confrontation right there, right? I'm sure that we had something to do with that a little bit as well. And there was a little scuffle right there, and I'm just gonna stick up for our guys. That's just who I am. I love these guys. This is my family, right? I got a great family at home. I got great parents. I got a great wife. I got great kids. I got great brothers. But this is my other family, right? And so just like when my brother's team was 0-2 to start off, and somebody was making fun of my brother when I was in 6th grade, and when he was a senior, and I stuck up for him in that scenario, I'm gonna stick up for my guys in this scenario. And I know they know I got their back. I know they got my back, and that's what a team is. I love being a part of a team, right? It's so special, right? I'm 41 years old, and I'm still part of a team. I mean, that's unbelievable, and that's a great feeling.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.